my God, what a strike! Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Liverpool. If you happen to enjoy yogurt drinks, drop a like on the video. If you don't, probably still do it. It's finally happened, friends. Someone has finally gone, hey, you, Loris Karius, come here. I want a word. I want to sign you for my club. And those people are either Mexican or Russian, but they're offering us money. And that's always a good thing. So the transfer window for us doesn't actually open yet, but we have interest for Loris Karius from Cruz Azul, CSKA Moscow, and Tigres over in Mexico there too. I should stress, CSKA Moscow, not in Mexico. CSKA in Mexico, an idea perhaps. Nevertheless, there's some bids on the table which we're going to try and work through and hopefully get the best money we can. Now, they all appear to be non-negotiable, I sense, because, well, I mean, the thing is, they want us to pay 20k of his wage. Now, how long has he got left on his contract? 2 years. So, not only are CSKA offering us probably the worst deal, but they also want to make us pay the most money. Now, annoyingly, Loris would like to go there. What's wrong with Mexico, Loris, eh? The beaches are lovely. Actually, yeah, no, the best one is Cruz Azul, for a start. I think I'll just accept that one, and then we'll see if he can agree a contract before the others, but it shouldn't, I don't think it'll make much difference. We're probably going to have to pick one eventually. Today we've got a little Premier League run of matches. We're still unbeaten in the league. 18 games. I can't believe it. It's mental. It makes me wonder if we actually could go a full season unbeaten, and that would be a genuine achievement for me. I don't think I've really ever, certainly not on a beta save. That would be mad. But it's on the cards. We've got 3 more Premier League games today, and it's all looking good for us. One of which is against Leicester City. Now, trivia time. Leicester City, as many of you will have remembered, won the Premier League a little while ago. For those of you who are unaware of that, how? Today's trivia question is this. When they won that league, how many league games did they win that season? Answers in the comments. We'll find out later on. Spurs have just hired Bielsa as their manager. With Conte being appointed in real life, Spurs have taken a very different route. I'm honestly more curious about who Leeds are going to appoint, as Arsenal want Origi for £31 million. You know the transfer window is getting closer. I've literally been scouting right-backs since probably at least a month ago, and so far, every scout report is just like, hey, but wouldn't you like ball-playing centre-backs or a left-back? And I'm just kind of like, no. Take your beanbag and piss off. Fitness tests, we've actually got a few of them, and oh my god, friends, It's a blessed day. It would appear that we actually have a fully fresh, fully uninjured squad. Ha! They told me about these in the prophecies. As City do move back above us through an 82nd minute penalty from Ilkay Gundogan. Who are Wolves playing? It's always my first question, really. Who are Wolves playing? They're playing Everton. They're still, I don't know, I think Wolves in the Champions League this season is not beyond the possibilities. And this won't be easy. This is, after all, a newly muddied Newcastle who haven't spent a great deal of that money. But remember, we got through that last game by rotating a lot of this team around, and we don't need to do that this time. My assistant is obsessed with putting Fabinho at centre-back. And you know, I like him, but I actually think the old Matip, as you can see from, well, okay, as you can see from his overall average rating, has done okay. Although I might be tempted to throw Gomez in there instead. But needless to say, this looks like a cracking side now. Like, everything is kind of falling into place here, and I'm extremely pleased with this. Hopefully this should be a comfortably strong enough lineup to get us the victory here at St James's Park, as then after that we travel to the King Power, I think, to play Leicester away from home as well. So of Newcastle's new boys, I think they might just be all of them. They've got Trippier in there, they've got Paulinho in there, and they've got Maxi Gomez in there. I don't think they actually signed anyone else. January is coming though, so hold on to your players. Newcastle under Brendan Rodgers, they've actually lost 3 in a row in the league right now. I'd be amazed if they don't end up finishing top half, because you know there's going to be a spate of signings in January. I just don't want our first league defeat to come to them. I feel like I said that a lot in the recent episodes, but truly, I just don't want our first league defeat to come at all, honestly. And I feel like getting through the City away game, and the United away game, and the Wolves away game as it goes, and I believe the Arsenal away game too. Or was Arsenal at home? I'm not sure. All I know is I think we've actually managed to avoid defeat away at literally every possible rival towards the top of the league, which is great until we lose away at Everton later in the season, most likely. And as things stand, we'd actually go back to the top even with a draw here. Oh, Murphy's cutting inside here. Some nice football from Newcastle here. Murphy looks very dynamic, and that should be easily blocked off. No, it's not. Hello. Firmino, blocked. Oh, Salah's down. Salah is down clutching his leg here. It's one of those ones that he should be able to run off, hopefully, given time, particularly as it's early in the match. I'm hoping he can gain a bit of that back towards the end of the half. But we will see. I don't want that to affect him too much, and obviously we can't afford a major injury to someone like Salah. One of the things I think we've done well this year is avoiding any injuries, really, to Salah or Mane, the two most key elements of this team, I'd say. Or Van Dijk, really. Those 3 guys have actually stayed relatively well, other than a few fitness issues in terms of match sharpness. That's really about it. It's the fullbacks that we've struggled with injuries in, really, and central midfield positions, and obviously centre-backs that aren't Van Dijk. As Fraser's through for Newcastle, it's a big save for Alisson. Firmino. Ball through. Mane! Oh, it's so easy, and it's 1-0 to Liverpool. The linesman's going back to where he was, so it is going to be 1-0 at St James's Park, and probably our first real opening of the entire game, and I think that was Fabinho, again, with an absolute peach of a ball over the top. And that's what I really like. Mane just cuts inside off the wing, it's dropped back to Fabinho, flips it through the middle, great first touch to bring that down, and it's 1-0 at St James's Park. Mane with the goal, and we move on. I love the way Matip marauds, and I think it does get him caught out from time to time, but it really does offer us something. Oh god, here we go again. Alisson's flying out. He just wants a touch. Van Dijk, look at the space they're giving Virgil van Dijk to come forward. They're very compact at the moment, but we could still get through potentially. Firmino! Oh, it's a good stop, and it doesn't matter on the rebound as Salah is offside, I think. Yes, he is. That's disappointing. But again, 1-0 leads are dangerous. Oh, what a ball. Mane's in here. Sort of. Can he cut it back for someone? Robertson picks it across the box as Henderson's header is on target. Certainly not the best performance of the year, and you can see the possession really still isn't in our favour, but we are hitting the target a decent amount, and I think that really just helps. Newcastle have had a couple of chances, but barely anything. 4 or 5 of them making a little run into the box. There's one of them. It's Salah! Oh, he's going to have to turn. Finds... Oh, it's a nice idea. Maybe Salah could have taken that on first time. Maybe. As Henderson's headed now over the bar, there was just a little opening if he could have slotted it home. It's the first time we've really seen them get any sustained possession. I mean, in terms of actual highlights anyway. They're getting some dangerous sustained possession here. Bit of a chance on the end of it, maybe? Good save from Alisson. Firmino, what a ball again. Salah's in behind. It's not going to be able to shoot from this angle. That's fine, though. He's so good at holding the ball up here. And, oh, what a block. Just going to slow the tempo and shorten the passing a little bit. Try to earn a bit of possession back again. Just so that we're not get too tired chasing the ball around all the time. Salah over on the left-hand side now. Into the box, and he's not been fouled. He's all the way through. It's a dangerous one, but I've taken off Salah and Mane with 18 minutes left here, and I'm also now bringing on Keita for Henderson. He's definitely got better and better this season the more I've played in ball in. And Jota's header, oh, tipped up by Dubravka. Despite us keeping a clean sheet, Matip again has struggled today. Virgil van Dijk's not, I mean, he actually has been a fair amount better, so I wonder what that is that's causing Matip to struggle so much ratings-wise. Milner, round the side for Diogo Jota. Oh, it's a good effort. Oh, Alexander-Arnold's free kick, and Matip hits the crossbar. No, he doesn't. It's in. I think he's offside. I don't actually know. I think it is going to be given. I'm not sure. I think this is going to be given. The linesman started booking it back towards the halfway line, so I think Joel Matip is about to grab himself a goal here and make it 2-0 to Liverpool. Yes, there we go, as Everton take the lead against Wolves as well. It's a great ball in, and Matip's header cannons off the crossbar, bounces down on the line, but does cross the line, and it's 2-0 to Liverpool. Come on, that should see it nicely now. Keita all the way through, and it's across the line, and it's Firmino. Apologies, my voice went a bit there. Newcastle 0, Liverpool 3. This is so similar to that Burnley game where we were sort of 1-0 for such a long time, and now we've got 2 stoppage time goals at St James's Park to just completely kill this game off and flatter us a bit. Keita with a great ball through. There's deflections for days. It comes off Firmino and crosses the line. A rare goal for him this season, but we'll take it. 3-0. Hopefully it won't. I still think the chance of an unbeaten season is still on the cards. This is going to be halfway point now without a defeat. And oh God, Virgil, man. Please, calm it down, buddy. Well, there we go. Newcastle 0, Liverpool 3. Second half was definitely a lot better. And Newcastle certainly flatlined. It turned into a very comfortable win. Elsewhere, yep, Manchester United dropped points, and now, I mean, they're now 8 points from Wolves, who also dropped points, to be fair. And Arsenal did win, 2-0 away at Leicester. Not a huge surprise. So the title race continues. Just looking at, genuinely, as far as like toughest games that we have left this season, we've gone to Stamford Bridge and we won. We went to the Etihad and won. We went to Wolves, we got ourselves a draw. We went to Old Trafford, we got ourselves a draw. The only team we've not played up here so far this season, certainly away from home anyway, is Arsenal. We played them at home and beat them. That's literally, I think our toughest game that we've got left this season, other than City at home, obviously, is Arsenal away. And quick as a flash, here we are. So yeah, he's, I might just have to accept them both. I think it's kind of minimal money at this point. Okay, so obviously there's going to be rotation on the cards here, but, you know, Leicester City, 14th in the league, away from home again, albeit, but then we have Southampton at home. If we can get through this game against Leicester with a win, that'd be huge. As City and Wolves play each other, and Arsenal go away to Southampton. So you'd expect Arsenal to keep on trucking, but we are going to need some serious rotation. I mean, even with taking people off a little bit earlier in the last game, I don't think we've got much choice but to rotate heavily here instead of Robertson, but Trent might have to play. Because again, can't seem to find a player in that position. I think Konate definitely needs more game time. In terms of, I'd rather play him than Matip. I know Matip scored in the last game, but Konate's put in some really strong performances. Because there's Vardy and Iheanacho starting behind him, but notable absences in there, I'd say. Like the likes of Maddison and Castagna and Tielemans. And you can see the fitness levels on some of their players aren't spectacular either. This is a potential banana skin. Hopefully we've got enough fruit in the basket to beat the, I don't know, win the game. And in case you're wondering, trivia fans, it was 23 games in the league that Leicester City won the year that they won the Premier League. You're welcome. This is obviously I think it's literally, other than the goalkeeper, I think it's a complete rotation of 10 of our players. 10 changes from the last game. There is definitely a bit of squad depth to this team, I will say. And obviously the bench has got some of our first teamers there should we need them. So hopefully Santa can pop down from the sky and deliver us a victory at Leicester. That'd be nice. Trent now. He's going to have to be careful. Thiago, Origi flicks it on. Oh, it nearly came back to him. Camera's panning from weird ways. Thiago will take this. Whip, lovely bit of whip on that as Konate's there. It's 1-0 Liverpool. Ibrahima Konate, he scored that brilliant one in the Champions League not that long ago. I think it was the one against Kiev when Henderson played at centre-back alongside him in that game, I think. But it is 1-0 Liverpool. Great ball in from Thiago. Look at the whip he gets on this. And Konate's just bigger than everybody else. 1-0 Liverpool, and that is a perfect start to this match. Come on. Alisson going very long, but what a pick out to Curtis Jones. What a take as well. He's done the defender just with the take, if nothing else. Clips it back for Keita. Oh, the space. Oh, he could have done better with that, I think. Thiago now, round the side. Jota, blocked. Oxlade-Chamberlain, back for Jota. Oh, he can't turn and get the shot in. Wow. We've looked very good so far as Oxlade-Chamberlain hammers it home for 2-0. Leicester City 0, Liverpool 2. And I tell you what, our B team at the moment is absolutely slapping this game about. Cuts inside from Jota there. Just the way that they're willing to pass in dangerous positions and not just take needless pots shots. And the fact that Jota finds him again, it's an open goal basically for Oxlade-Chamberlain. What a strike. 2-0 to Arsenal now through Angel Romero. In fact, he's got both of them. This like lovely little build-up just to find little openings is really working. Jota's ball in and Origi's header is beautiful. And it's 3-0 in the first half. Jota has been on fire today. Just his assists, his dynamism, everything about him has just, both he and Jones have really grown into this team throughout the season. I was really struggling with them at the start, but this is just a beautiful cross from Jota. He's got very few options on, but that is absolutely inch perfect, and the header is almost better than the cross itself. Or Brighton, well, he's certainly not going to bob. Oh my God, he's absolutely done Shimmercast there. I think he's nutmegged him. And he could get caught out as Iheanacho's shot is over the bar. Half time. I mean, 3-0 is probably a bit harsh, but we've done the job. Arsenal winning, City not winning. I get the feeling this might end up being a game that just finishes 3-0, and I'd be fine with that. Although Curtis Jones is now bursting behind. Can he get the shot away? Oh, he can, but it's not a very good one. Leicester looking like they're temporarily down to 10 men, as it looks like Amati is down on the touchline there, which could leave a gap for us potentially. Jones blocked. Back for Shimmercast. Lovely touch. Back for Jones. Is there space in the box? There is space, and it's Keita! And it's a good save from Schmeichel. Lookman. Oh, he's skated past James Milner. Finds Jamie Vardy. Is there an opening for Leicester City here? And there is, but he's missed it. Man United are drawing at Newcastle now, so dropping yet further points in their quest. And it looks like it might actually be a penalty here. Yep, Milner from right back smashes the penalty top bins. Leicester 0, Liverpool 4. The rotated side have come to Leicester and banged 4 goals past them. Okay. We will definitely take that one, and that means plus 10 to our goal difference in our last 3 games without conceding a single goal. Things just seem to be getting better and better for us at the moment. It does feel like as the season's gone on, this team has just got better and better at playing this style of football, and it seems to have permeated throughout the whole team, like the whole squad rather, because even this sort of B team today have been absolutely spectacular. 4-0 Liverpool. 4 is a bit harsh on Leicester in this game, but they didn't have a shot on target in the full 90 minutes, which is actually kind of nuts. We would never. Konate was brilliant. The backline was pretty solid. Everyone was just decent, really. Really useful, though, to get through those 2 away games with back-to-back victories going into our next game, which is at home against relegation-threatened Southampton. We could easily get ourselves above the 50-point mark in the next match, and if we just keep on winning, surely they will drop points eventually. So, Mbappe's contract is up at the end of the season, as we know, and no one actually put in a bid in for him in the summer. We couldn't not really, could we? We have to try. Plus his agent, Davy Gayer, is saying that due to developments since our last discussion on the topic, my client would be willing to consider a lower wage. £300,000 a week. Lower wage. Well then, imagine if actually Mbappe signed up. Oh, now Cuadrado's out of contract. Yeah, although we could try and pick up Cuadrado now and like offer him, do the buy now thing maybe. I'm not even sure what we would do with Mbappe in this team, to be honest. No. Bad Kylian. You dare join Manchester United, I swear to God. He's extremely interested in Liverpool as well. This is fascinating, friends. But Salah's still scooping up lots of awards in African football, which is good. And I believe Mane's in there too, which is very nice. Karras is going to Siska. Shocker. Oh, well, it gets a tiny bit more cash, I guess. Okay, so once again, Arsenal host Palace. City go away to Brighton. Okay, Brighton are a decent-ish. If I say that's probably the toughest match there, is City away at Brighton. But still, Cuadrado. Oh my God, 6 days? Okay, so the Cuadrado thing is moving. I wouldn't mind if I could pick him up now. Like, I'll do the thing where you basically... You agree the contract and then you buy now and you can negotiate quite a cheap price sometimes. If we can get him for a reasonable price there and it's not like moon money, given that his current player value is, I mean, literally, if we could end up paying like maybe 5 million or something, I would definitely pay it up front just to get him in now to have backup for Trent. But also I'd quite like Mbappe. Because why the hell not, eh? Okay, so we should be able to rotate back to the first team squad essentially for this one, which is nice. Well, nearly. I'd say. Actually, no, pretty much. What I do want to do though is not have Fabinho there because I like him there, but I want to play Konate alongside Van Dijk because his performances this season have been pretty bloody excellent, and Matip, despite scoring that goal, has seemed to have struggled slightly performance-wise, whereas Konate just looks really reliable. He actually gets to exact revenge on them, apparently. Mostly just because I think our last defeat, genuinely, was that Carabao Cup exit. It feels like many moons ago now that was the case. Wolves now trailing to Burnley. It does feel like the inertia is finally catching up with Wolves currently. It's in the penalty box, and Fabinho's been pushed over, and we're going to get a pen inside 5 minutes. That's an absolutely blatant foul on him. And now Salah's going to get the chance to get us off to the perfect start here. He has missed once this season from the spot, but not today. 1-0 Liverpool after just 5 minutes. We already have the lead here, and this is the perfect start. Your move, Arsenal and City. Your move. Konate picking it up and driving into the midfield. It's a nice little pick out, actually, for Salah, for Milner. Where's the return pass? There it is, sort of, as Mane's shot is well saved. Oh, the one-touch stuff. Now, look at this for football. Oh, if Milner scores here. But again, clearing it long. Konate's actually missed it. Broja's in behind for Southampton, and he's missed. That was a rare opportunity for them, but poor from Konate. Maybe there was a push. It is interesting to me, though, that Konate's rating is looking much, much healthier than, as Virgil van Dijk at the back post makes it 2-0, but it's looking much, much healthier than Matip's is usually. Konate's just winning stuff in the air, being patient on the ball, and now Virgil van Dijk makes it 2-0 here at Anfield, and it very much is looking like another victory for us to keep us top of the league now, and we just have to keep winning until Arsenal or City start dropping some points, really. Gineppo for Saints. He's managed to find a bit of space here, Gineppo. Trent picked up a slight knock right before half-time, so I've decided to make the change now because we're 2 goals up as Arsenal take the lead against Palace. Well, maybe there's a chance that City could drop away a tiny bit. No, in fact, they are, because Brighton have scored. Alexis McAllister makes it 1-0 to Brighton over Manchester City. To be fair, City have lost quite a few games this season. They just don't really seem to drop points in draws. But if City were to lose, we could potentially find out, as Virgil van Dijk's done it again, he seems to finally be back in scoring form, and it's 3-0 to Liverpool now. 7th goal of the year for Virgil. I said we might be able to get double figures out of him this year, and I still think that's on the card. He's gone a long way without really scoring as much over the last few episodes. It's been 4 or 5 since he's really found the net, but a brace today from him is exactly what we needed. I think the only league game where we've looked genuinely abject this year, for the most part, was against Manchester United, and we still got a point. Jones pops it around the side for Origi now. Oh my God, what a strike! Divock Origi's 4th goal of the year, and it's now 4-0 to Liverpool. I don't know. The fitness levels seem to make no difference for us right about now. I think we've rotated about as much as we possibly can during this period, and goals like that sure do help. Divock Origi with an absolute screamer. That is a belter of a strike. Just cuts back inside. And look at the bend on that. Off the crossbar. Liverpool 4, Southampton 0. And now we're flying. Looking very good for Brighton against Man City. Still 1-0 as we approach stoppage time there. Worth 4 goals to the good. Oh, surely not Virgil van Dijk. Oh, Fabinho. Potentially. No, saved again by Forster. My goodness me, we have absolutely battered Southampton here. But this looks like it's going to do it. It's going to be Liverpool 4, Southampton 0 as Perrault just takes it straight out of play. And that is a stunningly good performance from the lads. And again, just sort of ran away with it as the game went on. Just a stunningly good performance. Southampton, how many? 7 yellow cards they picked up in that game. Robertson and Van Dijk were brilliant. Even the substitutes, they just played superbly well. But more important than ever is the fact that it was Brighton 1, Manchester City 0. We now move 5 clear of City after 21 games, plus 40 goal difference now. It really has shot up over the last few matches. I mean, I don't even know what to say lately. As you can see, our last few Premier League matches, 5 consecutive victories, 1 goal conceded, and we've just steadily been scoring more goals and goals after every single game now. What's that? Like 14 goals in our last 4 games without conceding. That'll certainly do it for you. So, next episode, we get a little break. We get a bit of FA Cup before games against Palace and Brentford, which are definitely winnable. There's a chance for us to go into that Arsenal game with a huge lead potentially at the top of the Premier League. But look at after this. Arsenal, Chelsea, Atalanta, Man United. It does not get easier for us after that. We need to be in a top position going into that Chelsea and Arsenal games, quite simply. So, if you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have, drop a like. That'd be tremendous. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. That'd be gorgeous too. Stream on Twitch, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So go follow there as well. And I'll join you guys tomorrow for, FA Cup, some more winnable Premier League games, and hopefully some signings. That's what we're really looking for. So, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Hold your gun. Capybara. Bye-bye.